Hi guys, it's Rebecca. So today I'm just going to start a little Easter reading vlog. So I haven't vlogged in ages, so I thought it would be nice to start a little Easter reading vlog and bring you with me over the Easter weekend. Today is Saturday. It's about 10 to 10 in the morning. As you can see, I'm literally still in pajamas. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Well, I made myself a little cup of tea. I love this mug. I think it's like so cute. It's actually my brother's, and my sister has like the girl bear. It's like a little boy bear and then a girl bear, but I'm drinking out of his mug. I don't care. Today is Saturday and I am currently reading The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. I am so close to finishing it. I literally only have about 60 or 70 pages left. I really would like to get this finished this weekend. I am going to vlog Saturday through to Monday, so just like the whole of like the Easter weekend. Like I said, I was meant to have been finished this by the end of March so that I could get on to like my April TBR. Things have just been like kind of crazy. I haven't managed to actually finish it. I am really enjoying it. This is my first ever Edith Wharton book. I can't believe that I have never read one of her books before. It's one of the first ever classics where you're literally turning the pages and like constantly just wanting to find out what's happening. That has happened to me with this. Did get a little bit slow in the middle, and that's also another reason why I was kind of finding it hard to pick up, but it's gotten more interesting again, and I can't believe like how good this is. It is basically following a quite rich family in New York. It's like New York high society in the early 1900s. We are following Newland Archer as he is due to be marrying the character May Welland until her cousin, the Countess Olenska, comes back, is trying to flee her husband, her abusive husband, and the Countess is completely unconventional and different to any of the other women that he's usually around, and he did know her as a child and she's beautiful as well. He's kind of starting to feel a bit like existential, not very happy with how society works, especially New York high society, and how his family works and all of the conventions that he has to follow. And then the Countess basically makes him feel things that he has never felt before. It's just really interesting, and it's also an interesting conversation on that time in New York. I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it. I've said before, I'm a massive Gossip Girl fan, so anything following like rich people in New York I absolutely love, or anything even just like following rich people. Like I love Magnolia Parks. I don't know what it is, so this is a classic like actual well written version of that, so I'm loving it. So definitely recommend this so far. Anyway, I am definitely rambling, so I'm going to actually have my breakfast and then maybe get reading on this. I am going out later probably for some lunch. It's a very rainy day. I was meant to go to Pilates. I had Pilates booked at 11:30 and then I didn't go because I don't know if anybody else gets this, but sometimes I get where I'm like, I'm so tired that like if I exercise I feel like I'm going to get a cold. I feel like I'm going to get sick if I exercise because like my body just feels so tired. I did hot Pilates like last week, and ever since my body has just been like so tired. I don't know if I just didn't like rehydrate properly, but it's absolutely taken it out of me. So I really need to get back into going to my Pilates and stuff, because I've wasted 2 of my Pilates classes because this weekend I felt like I just cannot face going because my body is just too tired. Trying to just go along with it, and I'm so tired I'm like, I will get sick if I exercise. That's really strange. I don't know if anybody else gets that. Anyway, that's such like a long random thing. So I'm going probably to go out for lunch with my mum today, and then I also need to buy a new phone because my phone is a literal iPhone 8, like it's a literal dinosaur. So I need to go and get a new phone. I'm so excited for that. I need one so badly because all of like the apps are starting to say like this is going to stop working, or else they already have stopped working. So I need a new phone. That will be fun. And look around the shops. I need to get some caramel syrup because I dropped like an entire, I don't know what, like a tub basically size of caramel syrup on the floor, and the bottom of it was plastic and it literally exploded. It exploded everywhere and it was like literally full, and it just literally was like syrup everywhere. So I need to go and get more caramel syrup so I can make my iced lattes. Not that it's very nice weather, but I like to have it so that I know I can have a nice latte whenever I want, because I like a nice caramel latte. That's what I like. Gonna do that today. I'll bring you along with me and we can see if I can finish this book and if I can maybe even start another book as well off my April TBR. So it is now Easter Sunday. I didn't vlog anymore yesterday because it was such a busy day. I did go out and buy lunch, and I did buy myself an iPhone 17 in the lavender colour, which was so exciting. I needed a new phone so much, so that was really fun to do that, and it was nice to go out and have some lunch with my mum as well. It was just a really nice day, and then we came back and my uncle and my aunt came. I just sat and talked to them for ages, and then right after that I had dinner, and then me and Emily were going to watch a film. Me and Emily were watching Beaster Bunny, which is like basically like this like weird like Amazon Prime film with like a killer giant bunny or whatever, and we were like meaning to watch that for like years. Emily does have a BookTube channel as well. I'll link her channel in the description so you can go and subscribe to her. It was so funny. We always like are literally like crying with laughter because we've watched like so many of those weird types of films, and it's hilarious every single time, and we've now like started like rank all of the films, so that was really fun. And then that took up my whole evening, and then me and my family have just started watching Suits. I have seen it like twice or three times before. I love Suits. I don't know if that's a random like show to love, but I do love Suits, so we've started watching that. I did read like a bit more in the morning, like after I did my first vlog clip, but I have read a little bit more of this morning, and I am really close to being done. I'm just trying to find the page. I am on page 302, so that's out of like 320 pages, so like I'm like so nearly done the book. As I said, we're going out for dinner today for like an Easter Sunday lunch. We need to leave at about 1:30. It's 12:30 now. I have just gotten ready and everything. I think I might have time to read more. I'll just see, because I always get like so flustered whenever I know I have somewhere to go and I feel like I can't concentrate on anything. I can see that my camera has ran out of battery, so I'm gonna have to go and charge that, and I will update you as soon as I can. I have literally just finished reading The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, and oh my god, I loved it. I haven't rated it yet because I literally only finished it a couple of minutes ago. I'm thinking like either 4 or 5 stars. It was amazing. Sorry if you can kind of hear some noise. Actually, the washing machine's going on in the background, but it should be over in a couple of seconds. But it was so good. I genuinely would rate it like 4 or 5 stars. I did talk before about how it's kind of set in high society New York in the early 1900s or like very late 1800s. I'm not actually sure when it's set, but that's around when it was written. It was published in 1920, so it is about like prior to that. It was so good. If you do enjoy reading classics or even like just modern classics, I would recommend it. But if you generally enjoy very character driven novels, then I would highly recommend this. It was so good. So if you like enjoy literary fiction where it's just character driven, then 100% I would give this one a go, because it wasn't difficult to read really at all. I think I did say this as well before, that you kind of have to get through the first couple of pages, and then once you're through, you just start kind of like flying through it. Well, I did anyway. Now I can watch the film of it, so that'll be fun. So glad I read it. I have another Edith Wharton book. I have The House of Mirth, which was written before this, so definitely going to be reading that, and I'm going to be finding more books that are set in New York because I just love it. I know My Year of Rest and Relaxation is set in New York, obviously much newer book and very different probably than this, but I love books set in New York, so I'll probably get that as well at some point. I think I've discovered that I really enjoy that as a setting, like New York as a setting. I just really enjoyed it. It was quite different than anything I've read before, and I don't think I'm ever going to forget reading it. Any of like my TikTok recommendations, I'll be like constantly recommending this, like I just know it. I need to decide whether I'm going to rate it 4 or 5 stars, and need to decide what I'm going to read next. I did my TBR jar prompt to pick my April TBR, so I put that up a few weeks ago. If you want to go and watch that, I'll put like a little link to it. Now I need to choose which one I'm going to read first off that, so I might choose Yellowface next because I think that's like a shorter one and it's easier. I've got Heart of a Dog on there, which is a Russian classic, and that's very short, but I don't really want to read a Russian classic right after I've read this, so I think I'm going to read Yellowface next. We do need to leave now and we'll pretty much be out all day, so I'll see if I can vlog any of that. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. I did really love this, and I will update you whenever I have decided what book I'm going to read next as well. So it is now about 8:30 p.m. in the evening. I am now back from my dinner and everything. We spent like all day at where like the place where we were. It's called the Galgorm. It's in Northern Ireland. It's like a spa place and it has restaurants and everything in it. So we went there. It was so nice. We had a coffee before the dinner. You got like 3 courses and everything and it was so good. Then we sat and we had like more coffee and because it's like really nice to sit around. Then we like made our way home. So I think I did say about me finishing a book and I have decided to start Bunny by Mona Awad. I'm really excited to start this because I have been wanting to read this literally for so long. I read All's Well by Mona Awad a few years ago and I absolutely loved it. I know that people absolutely love this book and I really like weird books and I liked her writing and I knew that I would love this, so I bought myself this like at least a year ago. I've been wanting to read it for literally ages, so I'm so excited to read this. And as well, I realised I'm starting a book called Bunny on Easter Sunday. Like that just happened to be one of the books that I picked out in my prompts. I can't remember what prompt it was for. It might have been one word title or else maybe pink cover. I can't remember, but I am so excited to read it. I haven't started it at all yet because I picked it out just before I went. I thought I was maybe going to get time to read there whenever we were like sitting about, but I didn't end up reading. I was literally exhausted all day. I came back, I posted an Instagram, a BookTube short or like YouTube short, and then a TikTok as well. I did all of those, but I had already done them. Like did a post about me starting Bunny on Instagram, so I did that, just sat about doing that. I really need to transfer my phone onto my new phone, but I just hadn't had the chance yet, so I'm waiting on my old phone charging, and then I'm going to charge up my new phone and then I'll be able to get that done. But while my old phone is charging, I'm going to start Bunny. I think I'm doing more things with my family. I think my sister has something planned, so I'm not sure when we'll be doing that, but I would like just to start a couple of pages and like get into it, because sometimes I find it hard to get into reading a new book. Like sometimes it's just like hard to change my mindset from like one book to the next. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm really excited to see what it's like, but hopefully it's something I'm going to be able to fly through, because I realised that the Age of Innocence, I was meant to finish that in March, but it dragged on a little bit into April. But that's okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm not like putting any pressure on myself to like finish every single book I put on my TBR every month, because I just don't want to have that like kind of feeling of pressure. But I do want to like at least read some of them, like obviously. Hopefully I'll be able to get through as many as I can, and hopefully I'll be able to fly through this. I remember I like absolutely flew through All's Well, so I'm hoping that will happen again. Just generally hoping I'll enjoy it more than reading something quickly. I'm just hoping that I enjoy it, but I suppose if I'm enjoying it then I'll read it quickly. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna start that. I just thought I would give a little update on what I was gonna read. I think there was 5 books on my TBR for April, and I was choosing between reading Bunny or Yellowface. I wasn't sure because those were like the 2 that I was in the mood for. I was in the mood for Yellowface, but I actually chose Bunny because it was a paperback, so I knew I could put that in my handbag, but I didn't end up reading any of it anyway. But now the decision's made, I'm going to start with Bunny and then I can read Yellowface next. Anyway, I am going to go and then I'm going to get my new phone sorted out and do whatever else is planned this evening with my family. So just going to relax and start my new book. Monday, and I did literally just start Bunny last night. My sister had made like a family quiz, so it's like questions about each of us and then it was like a quiz. I didn't win the family quiz, but then we played bingo, and as well I didn't win anything in bingo. What we do is we get like prizes of like sweets and things like that, but I didn't win anything in bingo. And then we watched Suits like normal. I did read until page 10 of Bunny. I'm liking it so far. Obviously like not really much has happened, so I can't really like say that much, but I have at least started it. I always find it just like the hardest to actually start a new book and get into a new book, so I've done that now, and then I can read more of this today maybe. Today we are going to my uncle's house. He has got a new house, so we're going to see him there, and it's about like a 45-minute drive, so we're leaving in literally like 10 or 20 minutes. Probably just gonna try and read some more of Bunny until we actually leave, but I don't know obviously how much more I'm going to get read because we'll be there all of the afternoon and then I'll probably be having dinner and things whenever I get home. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to read today, but that's fine. It is now 12 in like the early afternoon. This morning I just got up, I had my breakfast, I slept in like quite late. I slept until like 11:15 because I've just been like so tired. I think I just really needed a break. Usually I wake up at like 9:30 whenever I'm not working. I know that's not like super early, but I don't really like sleep in lots, and I know that like not a lot of people like need to actually like sleep in or whatever, but sometimes I do, just if I'm like so exhausted. So I did that anyway, and now I feel a lot better. Like I just have been exhausted for ages. Like I said, I think I mentioned this the other day about not being able to go to Pilates and things because I've just felt like overly tired, so that was good. But anyway, I'm just like kind of rambling on, so I will update you whenever I have anything more to update you on. So it is now Tuesday, so I'm just going to close out the vlog because I didn't end up doing that last night. I have read more of Bunny. I am on page 96, so I did read a bit yesterday and then I read a bit more this morning. I actually am really enjoying this. I knew I was going to like it because I like weird things, but anyway, that's it for this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, then please like and subscribe because I will be making more of these types of vlogs, and I also make other kind of bookish content. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.